Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Public Affairs. Once again, this is Awi Abayari on Awi TV. With me today is the first woman president of the University of the Philippines. It is an honor to interview her on this program. Welcome, Dr. Roman, Dr. Emerlinda Roman, the first woman UP president. What makes this appointment very significant for the University of the Philippines and for all the women achievers around the world?
Well, you introduced me as the first woman president of the UP. I am always introduced that way. Um, of course, it's significant in the sense that I am the first woman of 19 UP presidents. The first 18 presidents have been male, and I am the first woman, and I'm very happy with the distinction. But it's really, I guess, it was time. It was time for UP to have a woman president, and I think many have been expecting that I would eventually get the job, given my experience in administration and my record of service. So they thought that she will eventually become UP president. The question was when, when will that time come? And so that was it, no? It is significant, but UP, in UP, women and women issues have always been given high priority. In fact, in 1988, we established the Center for Women Studies, and we have had women deans, we have had women vice presidents, and so it was really just a matter of time that a woman president would eventually take over. So I think that was something that was totally different from the usual, and so it was big news. It was exciting news for the country.
And Dr. Roman, what would you consider are your most outstanding accomplishments since your appointment?
Yeah, well, I would not want to call them my accomplishments because we work as a team. I have the vice presidents, the chancellors, the deans, the faculty, and even the students. And everything that we have done, I would attribute not just to myself, but to everybody in the team and to the members of the academic community. I would consider as the most important of our accomplishments the thrust that we have placed, the priority that we have placed in science and technology. Prior to our assumption into office, about 40% of our students were enrolled in science and technology courses. This is quite unlike the enrollment profile in the country because about 42% of our students in the Philippines are enrolled in education, business, commerce courses. But we in the university believe that what the country needs for progress and development is a solid, a large manpower base in science and technology. And so we thought that that is one role that UP could fulfill, given that it is a state university. You see, science and technology programs are very expensive programs. You need laboratory equipment, you need subscription to databases. And because we are subsidized by the state, we are able to afford putting up state-of-the-art equipment. And so since then, since we took over, the profile now of our students is that we have more than 50% of our students enrolled in science and engineering courses. So, and then we have partnered with industry, with Ayala Land to develop a piece of property along Commonwealth Avenue in Diliman, and we now have a UP Ayala Land Techno Hub in the vicinity. So it's a science park adjacent to the university campus, which is what is happening in many universities abroad. And that science park is a venue whereby academics and business and industry leaders get together. Business and industry with their financial resources and their marketing skills, and the academics with their intellectual resources. So together they work to discover new technologies, and they're involved in mainly innovation, creative work. So we're very happy with the progress of project. We also have the National Science Complex in Diliman, which is a almost 2 billion project, which is supported by government. We also have the engineering R&D for technology, a 3 billion project, all supported by the national government. So if you look at the University of the Philippines, it will become very obvious that we are into science and technology. So we consider that one of the most important accomplishments of our term. But then we also consider the passage of the UP Charter as another accomplishment, although again, this charter is the result of 25 years of hard work, which involved 4 UP presidents. And it was only last year that we were able to get it through Congress, and it was signed by GMA. The new charter now recognizes UP as the national university. So it's a recognition which we think we richly deserve, and which we think the entire country believes we deserve. Although for many years we have been recognized as the number 1 university in the Philippines, except that there was no official document that said so. But with the charter, then now everybody knows that we are. The new charter also provides us with the flexibility that we need in order to face the challenges of the 21st century. The challenges are great. In fact, what we tell ourselves is we, the faculty now, were trained in the 20th century, but we're teaching students of the 21st century. So there's a lot of updating, there's a lot of upgrading, and there's a lot of catching up to do, and we're trying to do that now. A third accomplishment would be our centennial celebration. It was a successful celebration, not only in terms of the participation of our faculty and the alumni, not only in terms of the goodwill that it generated for the university, but also in terms of the funds that we were able to generate. We targeted 5 billion pesos, but we were able to go beyond the target, and we are still counting because the desire to give continues. And even with the onset of recession, and even with the hard times today, we continue to get pledges, and the pledges are redeemed. So we're very happy with that development. Of course, we would also like to count among our accomplishments the development of our other campuses, because our objective is to have a system of universities that are equal in terms of the quality of the faculty, the quality of the students, and the quality of the academic programs. I think some people still have the perception or the impression that when we talk of UP, it must be UP Diliman, which is not fair, because UP Manila is the best in the health sciences. UP Los Baños is the best in agriculture and forestry. So we'd like to change that perception, and we'd like people to change that perception, because it is true that, we are equal in terms of the quality of our programs, of our faculty, and our students. And I would also count the improvement in faculty welfare and faculty and staff welfare and benefits as one of our accomplishments. For example, last year in 2008, we distributed benefits and incentives amounting to 500 million pesos. Which is unprecedented. And that is because we have been successful in raising funds. That is because we have been successful in being more efficient, so that we can save and so that we can distribute them for performance. So those are some of the accomplishments that we'd like to be known for.
Congratulations, Dr. Man, for being so humble about your major accomplishments at the University of the Philippines, truly deserving of your position.